What's up, my people? How you doing? My name is Dalton, and this is my YouTube channel. So, as you know, you may have to turn up the volume if you cannot hear me. Okay? But before I get started, I want to say hello to all my existing subscribers and my new subscribers, and thank you all to my new subscribers for subscribing. I ask you to give this video or any of my videos you like a thumbs up. I ask you to share them. All right. I welcome your respectful comments, as you know that. All right. And this video is going to be a news and a reaction video. Okay. And then this video is going to be about a gentleman that called news and who was caught up in the news, and his name is Travis King. Okay, Travis King is a young uh, Afro American soldier, a person of color that ran to North Korea. Okay, he ran over to North Korea uh, because they were going to charge him with all these different supposedly criminal charges, and they were going to add more to it. Now, what's so unique about this incident is that whether he actually did any crime, okay, and of course they're always going to try to play the mental issue uh, part, you know, even though America recently in the last 10 years has been known as a place that do not give money to mental issues help anymore like it used to. Okay, they're not open up new facilities to help those with mental issues. Okay, they try to punt it off on the hospitals and stuff, which really are not qualified for that stuff. But anyway, let's go back to Travis King. I mean, that's just the go-to. They always try to go through the when they have a situation they don't understand with someone, they always try to go to the mental issue. You know, that's just a go-to thing, whether it's true or not. Now, one thing about it is a lot of people were confused of why he ran to North Korea. Well, here's the deal. It was once said to me a long time ago, and I know you heard this before. Either you're gonna stick and go with the devil you know, or you're gonna go with the devil you don't know. By running over to North Korea, he went to the devil he don't know because he was fed up with the devil he knew. The U.S. Government and its racism in the military, and that was one of his main claims. Now, if you have so much mental illness, why were they going to lay on more charges? They were going to pile on more charges when, after his tour by North Korea, they were going to bring him back to the United States and he'd pile on more charges. And if you know, in the United States, there's a lot of laws that don't let you do that if a person is classified having a mental illness. You know, uh, usually there's a lot of laws that kind of prohibit them going overboard. Now, here's a weird, tricky part about it. Travis King, that whatever they were going to do to him, okay, whether he did something wrong or not, you could tell that they were going to use him as a poster boy. And what I mean by that is they were going to throw charges on him. And he was outspoken about how he did not like the military, how they were being racist towards him, and all these other things that, you know, most organizations try to keep a lid on. Because it will affect their recruiting of people of that color. Now, but what they did not expect him to throw a wrench a monkey wrench into their business as usual program, because most likely they were going to charge him with tons of charges, send him to a military prison for who knows how many years, and he would be an example to anybody who wanted to speak out on the things, on the unjustifications and unfairness in America towards people of color as well as Afro Americans and including the military. Okay, so he would have been a poster child, and to have, and this is tactics that they use in slavery too, because they would beat, kill men and women, even pregnant women, and they would leave them up in a very open place with a rotten corpse for any other slave that wanted to go up against business as usual. Okay, uh, basically they were going to use him as a pawn, maybe. Now that's if he didn't do any of his charges, then that's a good way for them to do it because he was known to speak out against what he felt was wrong in the military. Now here's the scary part about it. We wouldn't know any of this. He would have been wrapped up, thrown in a military prison, justifiably or unjustifiably, but definitely used as a poster kid, a poster of those who want to rebel. You know, if he didn't do something wrong, uh, and we wouldn't have known anything about what's going on and the injustice in the world. It would have been kept away from the world. Okay, and it would be in business as usual. When he ran over to North Korea, that stopped business as usual, and now they're scrambling. Okay, it's time they're scrambling because they got to save face. They got to talk to PR. How can we cover this over? And the first thing that most times big organizations or groups within groups always try to do is they try to point to mental health. Yeah, and maybe as a mental, okay. If you all really thought that, you wouldn't be throwing tons and tons of charges at him so you can lock him up in prison, which you already know is against American law anyway, if a person has major mental health issues. So now they got to find something else. Okay? Now, this is my opinion that his story is not over. And is it an intelligence nightmare? Yes, because we don't know what he was trained on. We don't know all the aspects of what he knows. But now they have him over there, okay, and they can get it out of him. Now it would not be in their best interest to hurt him, okay, because that will detour anybody else ever wanting to run over there. Okay, and that's extra information they can get. So I think that there are even the smallest things, apps that he used that has problems, and they could find, uh, you know, security flaws in and hijack it. And he might even not even know that these things are think of these things as a big deal, but for their cybersecurity warfare panel, that's awesome. You know, so yeah, they're getting tons of information from him, and now if he said that or not, about one of the things that he ran away from America. One of the reasons they ran away from America and the government is because of their racism that we have here on all levels. I mean, not just the military. I've known people in the military. I had a friend of mine in the military. He's a lifer. He retired from the military, but while he was in the military, he went through a lot of racist stuff because he was trying to get a position that was mainly held for people who were white. And he was trying to constantly get into that position for almost 3 years. And he would always tell me about how disappointed he didn't get that. And then like that third year, one of his friends who was white joined his the military, same branch that he was in. 8 months later, got that position that he was trying to get for 3 years. Okay, so I don't think that was a coincidence. So is there stuff like that in the military? Sure, it's everywhere. Okay, uh, but I don't think his story is over. Uh, I think there's more to come. America wants to get him back because he's actually in the very place that we're not allowed in. So they can get so much information out of him if they can get him back, just like North Korea is getting the information out of him now. Okay? But here's the thing, he may not want to come back. Okay? You know what I'm saying? And that's just another black eye besides America, USA being downgraded to uh, from AAA to AA plus. Okay, it's another one. Okay, you can only put a band-aid on things for so long before you really just gonna have to go deep, fix the problem, heal it. Okay, before you can move on. That's just it. But anyway, that's my reaction. Uh, I would love to hear your respectful comments. And of course, I'm an outsider. Just this is what I'm seeing. Um, I love to hear your respectful comments. And I should wrap to y'all later. Peace.